Hey guys, what's going on? ATS back here. Right now we are gonna do target hide and seek.
Woo!
Yeah. So everyone's gonna grab a partner and we're gonna go around target and see if we can find each other.
So who's the seeker?
I'm the seeker.
And then the partner.
He touched my ass.
That's how I know who my partner is.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Partner number 1.
Yep.
Here, group 2.
Hello.
Group 2, alright, group 3. Oops.
2.
Cool.
This is the Man Bun crew. This is our side of hiding and seeking. We're just gonna be doing the hiding part.
Hey, Bree.
Okay.
What's the plan?
We don't have a plan yet. We didn't even think about it.
Oh, shit.
So we're gonna go and we're gonna switch clothes.
Alright.
That's the plan.
I was thinking of like clearing off a shelf with like blankets and then hiding in
Oh,
there.
true. Where do they have blankets at? Are we both gonna do it?
This is the Man Bun crew. This is our side of hiding and seeking. We're just gonna be doing the hiding part. There's the bums.
I'm fucking dead. Let's go hide under the carts now.
Okay, yeah.
I got that. I'm too
Let's
sweet
do it.
for that.
It's just on us so no one knows where we're going.
First, we want to go somewhere where he's most likely to look.
Yeah.
Because that's, he could be like,
That's, yeah, what happened when you went to Hot Topic that one time? Like,
Yes.
everyone thought to go there, but we didn't. So we had to hide in obvious
I
spots.
want to, like,
Next to the bras.
Okay, here we go. I hope I can flip this. No, I can't flip it. Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, where are we going?
Let's go to the left. Right? This is my left, right? Oh, gosh.
Where's this fool at?
Oh, they're following us. They're following us.
Oh snap. Okay. Do you have a place in mind?
Yeah. Is it okay if we hide in a small place?
Maybe.
Alright, what's good, ATS gang? Like we said earlier, we're in Target. I gave the gang over there a couple minutes to go hide. And you know, we'll start right away. Alright guys, I gave them a couple minutes. I'm going in. Hopefully nobody freaks out that I have a camera in my hand. I'm gonna give you guys the POV, alright?
You would have noticed it.
Alright, we're entering Target right now as we speak. Cool. I don't see nobody so far. Yo, shout out to Starbucks and Target. They're always
Get to the back. Okay, let me help you. Let me move these out the way. Oh, Pedro, you got all of it. Pedro.
Alright, you gotta get in now.
Pedro, you dropped all the clothes. I gotta fix it. Okay, we need to hurry because he's probably coming right
just go. We're good. Alright, go, let's go.
I think I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down the clothes aisle first. Guys, this is really weird. I've never done this before. Having a camera in a public place, actually, so it's kind of weird. I don't see nobody so far.
Are they like kind of hiding together?
Oh shoot, there's Ruben and Angelina.
We have to find like a big area, like the...
Where?
Hey!
Oh. She's walking too fast.
I was gonna go over there so we can see him coming.
I think that Target lady saw us recording. She's gonna start snooping.
That's fine. I'm ugly as fuck. Sorry.
Okay, so the baby aisle.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh! And I found my first victim. Look at this pair. Look at these scrubs. Look at these scrubs.
You see what happened?
Look what I found. Okay, but
No chance.
honey first. Alright?
Honey first.
Honey first. Look at these first
That's it.
pair of
That's it.
losers.
It's over.
I got him. Look at that camera reception. Hold on. Look at that gang.
Wow. Yeah, I was following her lead. See where it got us.
Cool.
Oh.
Sorry, we got more rounds.
I didn't
Say
know
what?
what the toilet paper was.
What was that? You can't film in the store? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Manny just found Ruben and Angelina, and then they got caught by an associate for recording.
Really?
So, yeah.
Did he get in trouble?
Yeah. He was like, oh, and then he put the camera away. You can just like go hang out by the Starbucks.
Okay. How many minutes we have?
You guys with the group? Yeah. Okay. It's low key.
We're still gonna film. Seriously. Yo, right there, right there.
Huh? Stuff in there? Oh, I already got it. Where'd you drop that shit? Oh, it's on there.
Oh, it's right here.
Got him. See,
Yeah, we got
caught.
caught. So,
No, I know. We were. She saw us and she's like, wait a minute, and then yeah.
Oh, she saw you?
Yeah.
Was she like whatever about it with you?
No.
I'm gonna go to the other side. It looked like there was a space right here and there's a little box. Okay, we're in the baby section with all the strollers and the cribs. You think this is gonna work? Okay. Manny got caught twice. We gotta find a warning already. We'll meet you out front. Damn, we're getting kicked out already. Not quickly. Get kicked out. Freaking target. Show the text. Okay, so if you like, see. Oh shit. So he's like. We'll have a screenshot.
Screenshot. Well, it says okay.
Right
So,
here. Ask them if they're done.
so this is what happened. So Ruben, he texted the group saying we got final warning already. We'll meet you out front. So like, I think they're done.
I don't know. We're hiding.
But just wait. We should have like bought an axe or something.
I told you to hide in the food.
I know, but that was my brother. Remember, we'd be there. He said, "Yeah, we're done."
Oh my gosh, we had a good spot too.
So, for our
Alright,
plan, we got
Phil.
kicked out Target for recording. Also, Target, what are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh. How am I gonna get out?
Check to see if there's people coming.
No.
How can we?
I mean, we
This is a
did.
public place. It's our First Amendment right, you know?
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
Look, there's Justin and Eddie.
Where?
They just walked out the door.
Oh my god, you would've-
We would have won. We would have won. Just to let you guys all know, they all got caught. They suck.
We only got caught. No, we only got caught because
Because
they saw the cat.
she saw the phone and she was all like, "Oh, you
with
guys
our
with
group?
them?"
With with Ruben. I think it was like Ruben and Angelina.
Yeah, I think it was. Maybe it was Eddie and Justin. I don't know.
They're right there. See,
What happened?
And like they stopped recording.
I didn't. I just
Oh, there's still recording out there.
Yeah,
we
we
didn't get
were.
Where were you guys?
We were hiding,
But where?
like in a good spot.
So only until we release the video. We got kicked out Target, not clickbait.
Not clickbait, not clickbait.
Clickbait. Just say no, it is clickbait.
All right,
Let's
so
meet in my car and explain.
all right, let's go.
Alright, let's do a timeline. Ready? Alright, we're gonna start with Manny, and then when you meet us, then I'll take over.
Okay.
And then we'll let Eddie and Justin take over.
Okay, so I let everybody know that, you know, in the beginning that I was gonna give them like 5 minutes to go inside. Then I was walking in like normal, and that was kind of weird because that was my first time holding a camera, like talking to myself. Like how real YouTubers do that, and I'm like, that's weird. Like I've never done that. And so my first idea was like, yo, I'm gonna go through the clothes. So I was walking through the clothes, no problem. I passed by 2 regular employees, and they were like chill or whatever. They didn't tell me nothing. And then as I was walking, I turned the corner and I see Ruben and Angelina there out in the open, like changing their hiding spot, and I was just like, oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, so as you know, like from our video, we were just pretty much walking around the entire store. I was following Angelina's lead. I was also feeling, you know, awkward, you know, with my phone all up around people, and we ran into Manny right there. So we all met up, and on our way, we actually passed the lady that actually went to talk to us later on. So we meet up with Manny, and then that woman, you know, follows us. So we're like, okay, all right, well, we gotta find them anyways, so let's just, you know, keep rolling. And eventually we go through and we see Justin and Eddie. So what have you guys been up to?
So we went in and
We didn't see none of them. What the?
we were gonna go to like the most obvious place. So Manny, we thought Manny was a little smart and not go to the obvious place first. But he did. But we saw him catch Ruben and Angelina, and then security guard.
Yeah, I did see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
you
Justin.
guys in the corner of our eyes, so we just.
Yeah, I told
Eddie.
Eddie, like, get the fuck over here and run away. We're gonna go back to the sitting area by the Starbucks, because why would Manny go back there? Manny was going back there. So.
Dang,
No,
that
but
quick?
yeah, before when we first walked into the baby section, was when we saw the same lady that kicked us out. She saw me with my phone out, and she didn't tell us anything, but she radioed it in, and then she started walking towards you guys. So we started walking the other way.
All right,
Oh my gosh, what were you guys doing?
Yeah, well, you guys
So
really
so at this
Wait, she only saw us because we were like this. I didn't even have a camera like this. I was like walking like this because I was trying to turn the camera around. She's like, oh, you guys with the other group? And we're like,
we're like,
I was like,
we were gonna say no.
I was gonna say no. I was
yeah,
like,
I was gonna say no either, too.
but I was like, you know, they're probably talking about
All right.
Ruben.
Yeah,
probably.
I was like, Ruben. and
So
Angelina.
so after we all meet up with Justin and Eddie, I don't know how it came up, but Manny and I were just like walking around. Angelina was with us, I'm pretty sure. And we walk around the store trying to look for these two, and we run into that same girl in an aisle.
And what'd she say? Like, she didn't say anything? Like,
Or wait, should we wait to focus it?
It's out of focus.
Yeah.
It's focused now.
Okay. And we run into the same woman that talked to us and followed us, but she was just in the corner of the store. We thought we'd run into these people, but it was
We
her.
were hiding. Yeah, we were.
Actually hiding.
So
Okay, so
yeah.
do you wanna go? You wanna tell it?
So okay, we walk in and we're like, where are we gonna go and all that. And we're all arguing. We take a left and we see them, Ruben and Angelina, like in front of us. We're like, we can't be following them. So we took a right, and then we're like walking around, and I was like, I suggested we change clothes. Like, yeah, actually change clothes, and then
we're
like,
just gonna put it over.
yeah, put it over and then
Dang.
start walking and see if we don't get caught. Then we're like, no. I was like, and I suggested we should like hide behind like blankets, like empty a roll of blankets and like make like a
That's what I
little
thought.
fort and then go in. But then when we went to the blanket, they were like a small little shells. So we're
They're
like,
literally like
Yeah.
this big, like I was
yeah,
like,
so
okay,
we
who
couldn't
can
do
fit that?
anything. So like then we kept walking. We're like, and then Bree suggested we should hide in the food section. We're like, no, that's where Manny's gonna go the first time.
What?
I thought I went straight to the clothes. I was like, they're probably in the clothes aisles.
The clothes?
And then-
Oh,
We were
yeah.
like, oh man, he's fat, like he likes food, like
Ooh, whoa.
Food.
So anyway, so then we're like,
Like the
no.
video if you love food. There you
Oh
go.
my god.
Everyone does.
And so
That's
then
right.
we're walking through like aisles, and we saw like ASU and all that, like shirts and stuff. And we're
yeah, like you know
we
where
can
the
hide
Cardinals and stuff is at, like all the
Yeah.
sports.
Oh.
Yeah.
like right there.
there. There was right there,
Well,
and
we
then
were by there.
there was
We
some
were by
big
there.
shells, and we're like, we can hide behind them. So like we started like emptying out like, well, okay, so Bree went in first,
How
and
did
Bree
you
was
have
like,
time to do this?
we were trying to hustle.
we have
probably
long
gonna-
legs.
Yeah, we
We
were
were
long
probably
legs,
gonna
so,
be like 8 minutes.
So
of
then
doing all this.
so like Bree went in first, and then I was like, no, Bree, let me go first, or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, cause I was
And
like,
then-
let me cover you.
Yeah, and I was like, oh
And
yeah,
then
that's smart. And then so I started going in, like trying to fit inside behind, and then like I'm trying to like put the clothes over me, and then boom, I knocked the whole like one like
Ooh.
oh
Like
my
the
God.
whole clothes like off. I
I was
was like we can't hide here. We had to pick all the clothes up quickly. Like we were like,
And quickly, we're like, okay, no.
Yeah.
And then we started walking on like where the technology at and all
Yeah.
that. And then that's when we saw the lady. We were
Mhm.
like,
Oh
with
yeah.
the group, and we're like, I was actually looking at Bree. I was like, should we say no? No.
cause I was like,
I was like,
should we say?
because
I was
they
like-
probably got caught.
I would have done the same. Yeah.
But then we're like, yeah, and she was like, oh, you guys can't get recording. And we're like, okay. And we start walking, and we're like, we're still gonna record low key.
Low key, yeah.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care.
see?
And then we're walking, and then I see like the baby aisle section, and then I see like a little gap where those strollers or like the carriers, like the baby cribs were at, and we're like, Bree, right there. And so we turn. She turns, and like there's like a little like opening, like just a dark pitch, like a little like empty little like compartment right there.
Yeah.
And we're like, we can hide there, we can hide there. And then
So
I was gonna go in first, right? But I couldn't move the boxes; they're too
you
heavy.
still
So
were
Pedro
deciding where to
went in there.
hide.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Pedro went in, and he moved the boxes, and then I went to the other side, in this little gap that was like this big, and I was like, I fell in. We hid. We moved the boxes
we
around.
moved the boxes, so now it's
and then we
dark.
just ducked.
But then I was like ducking because like I can see people like walking past by, and I was like, oh, they can see me. So I dug like this, and like this is where like people can see me. And I see like a little baby, and I was like saying hi, like, waving at it, and she was all looking at me like what the
Bro.
heck are you doing?
What are you
Groups
doing?
did not get caught. It was you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the most.
Oh,
Sorry.
Thank God it was getting hot in here.
yeah, I'm kind of. Just a little bit. So yeah, and then that's when you were like yeah, this is our final warning. We're leaving you guys in the front, and we're like, should we just stay?
So I was like, yo, text them and say like, are we done? And everyone was like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, so we ran into her in that aisle, and I was just like, man, put it down. But I couldn't say it, and it was already too late.
You should have said it in Spanish.
I don't know Spanish. Anyways, she walks up, she's like,
You should just been like,
hey
"Down."
guys, she's like, hey guys, and I'm like, all right, I know what's coming. It's the final warning, it's the final countdown. And she was like, okay, yeah, I already asked you. And I was like, whoa, hey, we're looking for our friends. I don't know how this camera works, so there's nothing much I can do here.
I think I got that on film too when you were talking to her. I hope I did.
Yeah, I hope you did too, but she was, she was like, she was
bad at hiding.
She was like, yeah, I'm here on, and then she like says her location. I don't know who she's talking to, and she was just like, she's like, yeah, and then and then we all look at her, and we're like, and then she's just like listeling, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna turn over here, and then she finally says something. She's like, yeah, I already asked you to get out of here, and blah blah blah. I was like, we're looking for our friends. We're gonna get out. She's like, yeah, let's just all head out, all right? And then I was like, okay, all right. Final warning.
We could have still been in there.
I know, we could have been in there, and you guys could have been in here just like,
damn.
Well, like, are we kicked out or?
No.
We're not kicked out.
We're not
We got asked to leave. We weren't like kicked out by the whole security.
Yeah, we didn't get nothing.
We can keep coming back here.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So basically, like, you know, that was the first time recording in
I
public.
went to a different Target, so
Yeah,
I go here rarely, so
Yeah.
like,
Fail.
I wouldn't care if I get kicked.
Yeah, so basically, like, that was our first time trying to record something like that in public, so forgive us if this video was short.
Did you guys go to Spirit though?
You
should have asked Target for permission first. Like, can I go to your store?
Yeah, we
Did you guys ask permission in Spirit?
No.
No, they were just like,
care.
whatever.
They
They're
didn't
like,
care?
oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Did not say she did?
What's our First Amendment right?
No.
Freedom of speech.
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
It works, but okay.
Yeah, it does. Actually.
No, that's what? Okay.
No,
United States. Trump.
Relax. No, relax.
Whoa.
I'm
I'm
joking.
gonna get this video demonetized. I know we get no money from this.
We're not getting money anyway.
It's our own money.
No money.
Many.
Shout out to our subscribers.
I hope you like the different perspective of this Target hide and seek.
So you guys decide who won. I say Pedro.
They won. I said it won.
It's actually high. Hood.
And-
What? I don't know what I'm saying now.
Hide? Hid?
Hood. Hidden.
So yeah, so
So
I guess this is the end of the video then.
So yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a thumbs up.
Subscribe for more content.
like.
Turn those post notifications on.
Oh yeah.
Follow
All
me.
right.
on Insta.
Expect
My
more
Snapchat
content.
is Drone Dome.
Oh, okay.